Hello, my friends. I'm Kyle Searcy, and I've got a question for you. Have you ever set out to keep goals for the beginning of the year and you failed? Somewhere along the line, a month in, 2 months in, a couple of weeks in, you just went back to your old ways. Oh, not only you, I've done the same thing too. And I want to talk to you about something I've learned that I think could really help you and help me make a difference. I want to talk to you about how to set goals for 2025 and actually keep them. Now, I want you to watch to the end because at the end I've got a special offer for you, a free offer that I think is going to really help you do that. Come on, let's talk about our goals for 2025, how to set goals and actually keep them. So let's figure out how to set these goals for 2025. And I want to give you a little motivation up front. I want you to realize that setting goals is really healthy. It's a good thing to do. King Solomon once said, "The plans of the diligent lead only to plenty, but the plans of the hasty lead to poverty." So those are the diligent, it leads to plenty. And that's what you and I want in 2025. We want plenty. Zig Ziglar once said, "If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every single time." So we want to be accurate this year. And Stephen Covey said, when you begin with the end in mind. And that's what we're going to do for 2025. We're going to begin with the end in mind. Now, even Jesus weighed in on setting goals and having plans and so forth. He said, which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost and see if he has enough to finish it? So he said, when you get ready to do something, you sit down, you plan, you count the cost, you analyze, you put things together. So that is what we're going to do. People with clear goals are 42% more likely to get them done. You believe that? 42% more likely to get them done when you and I have a clear goal. If we set a specific goal, it's going to improve our performance this year by 90%. And if we set goals this year, our stress is going to go down by at least 30%. So we must set these goals and get them done. So how are we going to do it? How do we make sure that we set goals that last? Well, first of all, the goals have to be specific and realistic. Specific and realistic. If you want to lose weight this year, you can't just say, I'm going to lose weight this year. That's not specific enough. You want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months. I want to exercise 4 times a week. And I want to follow a meal plan of 1,800 calories a day. You see how specific that is? Let's say you want to have a financial goal. You can't just say, I want to be more blessed financially. I want to save $5,000 this year in an emergency fund. And I'm going to set aside $417 every month to get it done. Do you see the specificity? Let's say you want to grow personally. You can't just say, I want to grow this year. Well, how are you going to do it? Maybe you set up a plan to read 12 leadership books in the next year. You're going to spend 30 minutes every morning writing. And then when you finish a book, you're going to write a 1-page summary for each book. 30 minutes in the morning reading and write a 1-page summary for every book. That's specific. But the goals also have to be realistic. I've heard so many unrealistic goals in my life. We can't do that. Somebody said, I want to be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company by the end of the year. You're probably not. I hope your business does good, but not going to be Fortune 500 in a year. Somebody said, I'm going to visit every country in the world and spend a week in each one. You can't do that. It's not even enough weeks in the year to get that done. I'm going to save $1 million this year, but your salary is only $40,000. Come on, let's get a little bit more realistic with some of the goals. The definition of a realistic goal is a goal that is achievable. It's a target that's achievable and it matches your current abilities and your current resources. So if the goal doesn't match your current abilities and current resources, it is not realistic. So the goals we set must be specific, got to be clear, and they have to be realistic. So we're going to set goals this year, but make sure they are specific according to the examples I just gave you, and they're realistic. Now, the second thing you and I have to do is develop a clear plan once we set the goal. See, some people think once you set the goal, I'm ready to go. I got a goal. Let's go for it. No, you got to have a plan as to how to accomplish the goal. Without a roadmap, you'll be frustrated, you'll feel overwhelmed, and you'll probably quit. So, got a plan, you got a goal, but now you have a goal rather. Now you set a clear plan to accomplish the goal. So let's go back to our example again. You say, well, I've got a goal to lose 10 pounds next 3 months. I'm going to eat 1,800 calories a day. So now break that down even more. How are you going to do it? You come up with an exercise plan. What's that going to look like? I'm going to join a gym by the end of the week. What I'm going to do and a time frame. I'm going to join the gym by the end of the week. I'm going to schedule 1-hour workouts Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm going to alternate 30 minutes cardio, 30 minutes weight training. I'm I'm going to track my progress on one of the apps that I download, a Fitbit app or some fitness app that I download. I'm going to track my progress every single day. That, my friends, is a clear plan. Let's say you've got a plan to eat better as part of your workout plan and lose weight plan. Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to contact a nutritionist this week and let them give me tips on how to eat 1,800 calories in a day. Or I'm going to search YouTube for a meal plan. I'm going to go all through the videos till I find the right meal plan that works for me. Every Sunday, I'm going to prepare my food and I'm going to stop drinking all these sugary drinks. I'm just going to drink water every single day. That is a clear plan. Then you put some accountability steps to it. Say every Monday I'm going to weigh myself and I'm going to share my progress with some accountability partner or something that I put together in my life to share the progress with. You see how that plan can really help you get started? I'm going to join the gym before the week is over. I'm going to download a fitness app. I'm going to contact a nutritional support person. These are plans to help you accomplish a goal. You are not ready for 2025 unless you have a goal and a plan. Not just a goal, but a detailed step-by-step plan as to how you're going to accomplish that. Then the plan becomes the goal. Just doing what you say you're going to do actually becomes the goal. The goal is not just this big thing way out here. The goal is now, tomorrow, I'm going to do this, and that is your goal. So the goal gets broken down into smaller bite-sized pieces where it's so much easier to keep that because we have actually developed a plan. So for example, again, with the financial plan that we have, let's say we're going to save $5,000 and put it in an emergency fund the next 12 months. And we already said we're going to set aside $417 a month and we're going to stop doing all this discretionary spending. So how can we plan on that? Well, here's my plan. I'm going to start using a budget app this week. I'm going to download a budget app and start using it this week. I'm going to identify all the unnecessary subscriptions that I've got going on, and I'm going to cancel every one of them and reduce my income, reduce my expenses by 50% because of that. I'm going to set up an automatic transfer. I'm going to set it up an automated transfer of $417 first of every month going into a savings account. And I'm going to put it into a high yield interest savings account so that I could actually improve my bottom line at the end of the year. I'm going to also look in my closet, look in my tech drawer, look in my garage, and everything that's not benefiting me, I'm going to sell it. My clothes and all this stuff, I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to add that to my emergency fund. Do you see how that is a plan for getting ahead financially? And then you just work the plan. So, number one, set your goals. Make sure they're specific. Make sure they're realistic. Don't come with any unrealistic goals. Make sure that they're within your current competencies and current resources. Then number two, develop a plan with those goals. And number three, this one is serious. If you do this one, it'll have the potential of really, really, really causing you to keep these goals and more. I read a book years ago, and it's a book that changed my life. It's a book called Change or Die. The book is written by Alan Dershowitz, I think his name is, and he actually researched and studied people who were given death diagnosis, that you are about to die. If you don't do this, this heart condition will take you away. This addiction problem will take you out of here. And they were given instructions, simple instructions by professionals of things they needed to do to change their life. Take this pill, stop alcohol, stop smoking, move to a different location, or whatever the instructions they were given. And he tracked the progress of these people. And he found out that a very small percentage, it's somewhere around 20%, maybe 30, I can't remember the exact number, but a very small percentage of the people maintained the behavior. Everybody started out doing it. Everybody talked good, just like we all do at the beginning of the year. We all talk good, but very few people kept it. And they searched to find out why. And here's what they found, that when you form new, emotionally supportive relationships, new and emotionally supportive relationships. It could be with an individual, it could be with a group, but if it's a new and emotionally supportive relationship, then those people had the best record of keeping and doing the things they said they would do. And the key was community. So the third thing we have to do is create a community, but the right community, emotionally supportive community. In fact, in the book, it said things like, if you're going to get a personal trainer, those that had a personal trainer they had some emotional connection with, it's not talking about you had a crush on him and he had a crush on you, or not that kind of stuff. It's just that, there was a bond there. There was, you liked them, they liked you, you knew they believed in you. You had some kind of a reason to not want to let this person down, is what it was talking about. Whenever that happened, the odds of you keeping that behavior went up significantly. Now, some people think that facts can cause you to change, that fear can cause you to change, or force will cause you to change. That's what we've been relying on, facts. If I don't lose weight, blah, 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 blah. If I don't get healthy, blah, 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 blah. If I don't get closer to God, and we just rely on the facts. But that's usually not the best motivator. And sometimes people rely on fear. If I don't do this, this is going to happen bad. And that will keep you for a while, but it won't sustain you. And some people rely on force. That won't do it. Force of my will and my personality. Those usually don't sustain long-term behavior. But community is one thing that does. So the third thing you and I are going to do is create community around our goals and our plans. So here are a couple of suggestions. Number one, you might want to join a group. Find a group at your church, set up a mastermind class, look online for other people that are trying similar behavior and join that group. You may want to just partner up with an individual, find an accountability partner who checks in on you on a regular basis and says, how you doing? That can significantly change our ability to mess up when we know we're going to give an account. Even if you mess up on Monday and you have to tell them, you don't want to mess up again Tuesday and Wednesday. It makes you feel sorry. It makes you feel bad. So having a partner who regularly checks in on you will really help you with just that one person. Another thing you can do is share your goals publicly. When you go public online or with your family or friends, or call a Zoom and tell everybody what you're going to do, it will motivate you to keep it more. But that community will keep you accountable, and it'll cause you to sustain that which you do a lot more. Also, look for regular feedback. Ask for feedback from people, constructive criticism, ways you can do it better. That will almost reset you in some ways and helps you continue to go forward. And when you do good, celebrate the milestones. That's another thing you must do. When you do good, celebrate the milestones. Share with your community. Get online and post. Listen, it's 2 weeks now, and I've been doing well with my diet. I've worked out every day for the last 2 weeks, and let people put those hearts and stars and congratulations. It motivates you and keeps you going, but then you want to get that again 2 weeks later, so you're going to do it again another 2 weeks. So make sure you celebrate together the milestones that you created. Don't just think you're going to wait till the end of the year and celebrate. No, you're going to celebrate when you do good. If you go a week without dessert, celebrate that. That's worth celebrating. If you go a week or two without drinking any sugary drinks, celebrate it. Don't celebrate it by going back to a sugary drink now. No, don't do that. Celebrate it by honoring the progress and feeling good for a moment with your friends. That's very healthy. If you really want to get serious, you might want to hire an accountability coach to come alongside of you and help you with these things, because an accountability coach can, they're professionally trained to guide you and help you get better with these things. Now, all of us are going to set goals in 2025, and we're going to set a clear plan to accomplish those goals, but we must surround it with community, emotionally engaged community. And if we do that, we, my friends, will be able to set goals for 2025 and keep them. So I've created something for you that will help you out. I've got a sample of goals, a sample goal plan for you can look at and get some ideas from. Then I've got a template you could use to put your own goals down on paper, and the template will help you make your goals specific, make your goals just as we spoke about, and execute the plan. Now, you've got to find your own community, but this could at least help you create your plan and set your goals. So go down in the comments section and look down there. You'll see how to download the sample goal setting plan and a template where you can work your own. Hope this was a blessing to you. If it is, do me a favor, share it with somebody. Tell me in the comments whether it meant something to you, whether you're glad I did the video. And if there are other videos you want me to do, other topics you want me to cover, let me know. Let me know down in the comments section. I read every one of them. I will definitely reply you, and I look forward to doing and being a part of your life in the future. Take care. I look forward to seeing you in 2025, because I believe I'll see something new on you. Take care.